After 18 years, the Diocese of Brooklyn is getting ready to say goodbye to Bishop Nicholas DiMarzio as he retires. Here at Currents News, the bishop has been a dedicated guest, offering his insight and wisdom on a weekly basis during his Into the Deep segments. He joins us and former Tablet Editor Ed Wilkinson one last time. This one, a look back at the last 2 decades. Ed, take it away.
Thank you, Christine. Well, this is it. We've made it to our final installment of Into the Deep with Bishop DiMarzio. Bishop, after all these years, we finally got here. You know, your retirement is pending, and the installation of the new bishop will take place. What do you remember about your installation here 18 years ago?
Well, it was a glorious day, and there was lots of people at the Basilica of Perpetual Help. And one of the things I did remember is that Cardinal Egan was very, very gracious. And there was one point that we both were laughing kind of a little bit more than you would think. And I took that picture was what got into the paper. Well, we got letters on it. Why didn't you think this was serious, this thing? So, well, it was just a happy day, that's all.
What was your relationship with, like with the archbishops of New York? It's always a cardinal, you know, you've had Cardinal Egan.
Cardinal Egan was very, very gracious, very collaborative. Also with Cardinal Dolan, there's no problem. Again, we've put together this joint effort to basically lobby the city council. It's a registered lobbyist that we have, so we do it together. Before that, it could have been a problem. One diocese would say one thing. We're one city. We have to work in concert.
It's a unique
but
situation.
it started with Cardinal Egan. Dolan picked it up, so we're working in concert with one another.
That was a great day with the Cardinal Egan back then. And what are you going to miss most, do you think, about being bishop?
Well, probably going around to the various parishes. I mean, that was the joy part of the job. That was, as I said in the homily, you know, that's the sanctification. That's the liturgy. Those are the things you really like to do. Administration is not something you particularly like to do. You have to do it, you do it. But that's the fun part.
Yeah. Anything surprise you? You know, like when you came to the diocese, you probably had certain preconceptions about what Brooklyn was going to be like. Has anything surprised you in the last 18 years?
Gee, that's a hard question. You have to be flexible. I mean, when you're not flexible, you're surprised by a lot of things. Mm-hmm. So I tried to be flexible. I was in a positive way surprised because of the resiliency of the people here and the priest. I mean, you know, some difficult situations, and they, you know, take like ducks to water, and nothing seems to bother people. They have to do something, they do it. Look, we were through 9/11. I came at the tail end of that. Then we had Sandy. Really, the people of New York are resilient, and they're tough, but resilient.
Yeah. The fact that this is an all-urban diocese must offer some unique challenges.
Yeah, if I didn't come from one myself, I might be a little bit afraid. But, you know, if it was in Newark and I was in Camden, Brooklyn, this is better here.
How did being a bishop in Newark and then also then in Camden prepare you for Brooklyn?
Well, it did prepare me. I mean, that's the urban setting. All the urban problems were there. So it was good preparation, really.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything, will you miss coming to the office every day, do you think?
Maybe. I'll see how I feel. Not having the difficult schedule all the time. Right. Give me a little bit of study, prayer, a little leisure. I think at this point, I think I'm ready for that.
You've been a pretty busy guy, and you know, very busy. And then one day you're the bishop, and the next day you're the bishop emeritus. I mean, that's an abrupt thing, isn't it? How do you think you'll cope with that?
Well, I'm trying to keep busy. I think I want to spend some time as a fellow at the Center for Migration Studies in New York City. It's a Catholic think tank on migration. So I'll try to use my brain a little bit and try to help there. So I'm looking forward to a modified schedule. So I will be doing things on a schedule basis. I just don't want to stop doing everything.
Okay. We're going to take a look at some shots from your recent anniversary Mass, Bishop, and we'd like you to comment on them for us.
Okay. All right. We're tapping. Let's see if it works. Oh, yes. Okay. This is the entrance. Very nice. Yes. Oh, it changes. It's a lot of priests. There were a lot of priests there. Very good. and my family, my little niece is there. It's cute. Yeah, very nice. Variety of priests. My little nephew was so cute. He was holding the paten and the hose tight so it wouldn't fall off. That was very nice. He's only 4 years old. Great nephew, actually. Cardinal Dolan was very good in his remarks, short as usual. And I'm smiling, which is good. That's a good shot. Oh, and then the monument that we're going to have outside the cathedral. That was a complete surprise. Knew nothing about that. Bishop Geppetto, my hands clasped pretty tightly there. Nice pictures, very nice pictures.
So what'd you think of the Mass? Do you think was successful? You happy
It
with
was very nice. I mean, it was kind of a conclusion of the ministry here, and I had a chance to talk about the episcopacy a bit, prepared the homily, kind of tightly, trying to bring some real incidents and examples, and it was meant to teach about what the bishop is supposed to be. Yeah. Sometimes, as my mother said, "What you're supposed to make priests? That's what the best thing you do. What else do we do? No, people don't know. They don't know what the life of the bishop is." Yeah. So I tried to explain it.
Right. Well, Bishop, I want to thank you for being available to us all these years. You've answered all our questions. We've thrown some tough ones.
Some hard ones.
You've
yes.
always had the answers for us, and we want to thank you for being with us all these years, and good luck in your retirement.
It's been a great experience.
Good. Thank you.
Take care. Thank you.
Good. Christine, we're coming back to you now.
Thank you, Ed and Bishop DiMarzio. On behalf of the Currents newsroom, we'd like to thank Bishop DiMarzio for his devotion to Catholic journalism and to spreading the good word. Thank you for watching Currents News on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell. You'll get updates about all of our newest content. And if you see something you like, click the like button and then share it with a friend. I'm Christine Persichetti, and we are putting your faith in the news.